When he hits the button, fights the fear. Fucking, I don't know why you people crave attention so much. It fucking befuddles me, but Barron Trump. Hero. No, 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 no. Barron just did the fucking like, hey, if you had if you were in the same spot Barron was, and you couldn't make that call, you're a piece of shit. And if you want to be a hero for doing it, you're an even bigger piece of shit because that's what we should do. If we see, well, anybody in trouble, but if we see a woman that's getting beat up by a man, like, fuck, we should make that call, like, especially when we're in no harm. We can't get to the woman to help her, but all we got to do is make a phone call. So I don't know. So I was thinking outside earlier, having a smoke, and just when things don't make sense to me, it bothers me forever and ever, and until I solve it, it just fucking won't go away. So I'm out there thinking, and I'm like, what makes a woman like RuPaul's Drag Race? It's like I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I mean? I'd like to like ask my wife, but she just get all upset because it doesn't make sense to me, you know what I mean? It just fucking it doesn't. Like, why would you want to see men feminized unless it fucking turned you on or something, unless it was your thing, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if you guys have ever watched it. It can't be for the personalities because they're shitty. They don't seem like good human beings, but fuck, you gotta watch it for the drama, right? I don't get. Is this something women like? Now? It must be. It must be. You got the likes of Uncle Will saying, "Hey, I won't have a conversation with you until you get into ladies' panties." Then you got all these fucking B Millies and all this other guys fucking willing to get into fucking ladies' panties just to fucking be with the women. Like it's a fucking weird world out here. I think. I try and fathom in my head what a woman would get out of watching that. And I know they do because my wife watches it. I don't like I don't know. It's weird. Women are weird. The men are super weird. They're gross. They don't know what they should do. Women, I don't like I'm not saying all of them, but like when I try and have conversations with my wife about like, this might be a satanic world. There's fucking men and women sports. This is fucking really stupid to your husband. Can you understand that? Well, it's not as many as you think. And I'm like, fuck, isn't one too many? Like, do you think we fucking change our minds or do you think we just fucking just become more accepting? Like, fuck. I don't get, do you see what's happening with the bathrooms and stuff and public pools and shit, Joanne? Like, it's fucking weird, man. It's fucking like I would think that that's something like when that came into Canada, I would think that fucking most of Canada would stand up and say, "Hey, what is going on here?" But no, no, we got to be loved and accepting. Fuck, hey. So then I even try and use that woman, that weightlifting woman. I tell my wife, and she's like, "I'm not listening to you." I try and tell her, "Hey, this woman should be a fucking inspiration for our granddaughter. This is someone I would like our granddaughter to like be inspired by, to know that she can live her dreams no matter how fucking down she thinks she is. Because this woman was fucking like on drugs and alcohol and wasting her life away, and then she found something to believe in. She believed in herself. She overcame and fucking got out of the mess that she was in, and man fucking stole that from her, Joanna. Like, she complained about fucking Matt being in her sports, and she got kicked the fuck out. She got her fucking her awards in London or whatever. They had a show about inspiring women, and they fucking took her out. And I'm thinking she should be an inspiration for fucking humans all around the world, Joanna. And you fucking let her rot. Like, you don't fucking care. Like, you're all about woman fucking power, but fuck, when it comes to fucking showing her, you just fucking rather protect the men that fucking say they're women. It's fucking weird. Like, like I said, this woman should be an inspiration for everybody. Like, to stand up for what you believe in, be willing to lose it all, and still sit down and fucking and you'd have to question your mental health. You're like, hey, I fucking like what is wrong with standing up for fucking women being in their own sports? Like, am I fucking crazy? What the fuck is can you imagine what's going through that poor woman's head? Fuck, that's fucking whoa, man. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that turned my wife on. I don't know. You know what I mean? It wasn't meant to turn anybody on. It was to fucking do some skits, Johnny Ringo, to prove how stupid this fucking world is. You can fucking lay your dingling out there for everybody to see or whatever. You can bear fucking whatever you want in the name of fucking your sexual pride. I don't get it, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make fun of some shit, and you just fucking want to make me part of it. But that's what you people do. You know what I mean? You take it the way you want. I don't care. I know the way it was intended. You guys can eat her up any way you want. Yeah, we went over Ashton Kutcher, right? What do you guys think? Is it worth asking some questions, or are we just gonna let him become the superstar that he is? Hey, just fucking. I wonder how good his show's going over. Probably fucking really good. Jared Kushner, you guys bored with Jared? Ringo, are you bored with Jared yet? Do you? I don't trust Jared Kushner. And if you do, I think you're an idiot. You should ask questions, and we should find out. Maybe he is super duper good. And maybe he isn't working for the likes of the Han Ali, and he's got the first Jewish president to do his bidding for him. Oh, fuck, eh? And Peter Thiel and fucking Elon Musk and Samantha and fucking it's just fucking it's a weird world out here, eh? We're just gonna let the AI take over and it'll make all our dreams come true. We'll think it will achieve it in the metaverse. And you guys want to trust Mark Zuckerberg with the metaverse, and he caused treason, and you guys can't figure it out. And you want to walk right into his metaverse. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Hey, Johnny Ringo, listen, you guys are already in a metaverse, okay? This fucking whatever you want to call her, but the Matrix, the fucking utter state of stupidity, us humans have created it, buddy. It's all out of lies. We can't see past our faces because there's so many lies out there. You know what I mean? You got to try and simplify your thoughts and focus on a few things. What should be important to you, Johnny Ringo? And well, you got to think in the mind of God and what would be important to God. I would say the children. You know what I mean? All the children of the world, buddy. Yellow, black, and white. They are all precious in His sight. You know what I mean? Red ones, yellow ones. Well, you know what I mean? But you gotta fucking be precious yourself, you know what I mean? You can't rely on anybody else, Johnny Ringo. What do you think? I think I'm tired of playing with Uncle Will. I got enough fucking information of Uncle Will. I think it's time to fucking let him go. He can't realize he's playing for keeps. And well, he just doesn't want to be one of God's peeps. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to accept it. He keeps running around fucking lying and just being a dirtbag even more and more and more. You can't realize you fucking there's only one way out, pumpkin, and you fucking digging a bigger hole. Like I don't get it. How do you guys not know you're stupid? Like like his fucking I don't get her. I don't get her. Please accept her because I can't be nice about it because you'll never fucking take it nicely. You know what I mean? I'd be nice and then you'll try and change me and be stupid like you so I don't fucking care anymore. There's a pill to fix you, Carl. You can be happy, 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 joy, joy, joy. You can find the Jesus that fucking everybody else has. But it's the accountability. I watched the video yesterday with old Jesus in it. And he's like, I didn't come for a good time. No, there's gonna be separation and fucking hey, you guys can find out that your biggest fucking enemies are fucking family members. and, then- and you guys want to pick on me and say that I'm fucking doing horribly for my family. What if I'm right? What if the information that I have fucking results in fucking mm, what I say? And I'm not saying I'm perfect and I haven't made mistakes because I certainly have, but you know what I mean? There's a pattern of trying to hurt people, and if you can fucking prove it, like, I think I have, but you just don't wanna listen. You just wanna take whatever you want and make it whatever you want, and you can do that. You have that free will, but you gotta go to God with that free will, and then you gotta find out if you're free to go to God. And if you never freed yourself of your stupidity, how can you go to God? Like, I don't get her. Why is it so hard to just try and want to be with the truth? Like, that's not a hard ask from God. You know what I mean? Those rules aren't fucking difficult to follow. You know what I mean? And Jesus even fucking simplified it even more. So you don't even have to fucking know them. You just, by fellow man and woman, illegal and aliens. Oh, you're going to be separated, all right. Well, bud, you got the wrong right in there. So if you're gonna be right, spell it right. Have they stopped by yet? Oh, are you trying to threaten me, Will? Yeah, okay, bud. You've already threatened me a million times with this. Keep going, bud. Keep playing your game, buddy. This is your ending. I don't know what the fuck you can't comprehend about what the fuck's going on, monkey boy. Hey, if you're on the wrong side of history, lying and being a douchebag, that's not a good ending. Make sure you know what you're doing, Uncle Will. Make sure. Go over the evidence and see and make sure what you're doing is for your spiritual fucking growth. Because I'm telling you, bud, you are a fucking dingaling.
You wouldn't drink this, so don't breathe it.
Our boy close swap. Let's do a little close swap.
For 45 years, they've been your source for winter adventures. Visit Andrew Sports for all things skiing. Henry Kissinger ranked program that will.
Okay. So we went over George Soros. He's the great preceptor. He's a god. Because he knows if you can own your brains, you can become a god. He's a god over your brains, and he has you monkeys just doing his flips for him. You know what I mean? I know it doesn't sound good. I know. Willard, go look at George Soros. Like fucking Jabba the Hutt has got hold of your fucking brains, eh? and know how fucking you know why you're fucking like these people's brains are going into your it's gross. Like Alex Soros, you should go listen to him. He's not, I don't think he's intelligent. He might do well on a fucking on a test and memorize shit, but I don't fuck like ew. He's I feel bad for him. Can you imagine being raised by George Soros? A man that would fucking send his people down the river to save his own soul? But it ain't his soul, it's his avatar. He was sold a bad deal on his soul. He thought he could give her away, and he don't own that puppy. He don't get to make his decisions. I don't think. But the bad thing about George is, unfortunately, I think if George came to realize that God wasn't down, you know when they say men's hearts will fail? I have a feeling it's what do you call that? A premonition? I have a feeling. Oh, poor George. Poor George. He's gonna fucking Anton LaVey himself real bad. Oh no, what the oh no, not again. Hurt so good. I don't understand. These folks may be the fallen angels. Well, yeah, Tennessee accountability. They might be. Who knows, eh? Who fucking cares? You just gotta fucking ask questions and find out what they do to humanity. You know what I mean? I don't think Marilyn Manson is people's friends. I think he's being serious. He's an antichrist superstar. See, I think, I think Marilyn Manson has superpowers. He possesses some abilities to feel energy and all sorts of good stuff. That's what I believe. But unfortunately, he went the other way. Instead of fucking realizing that the humans need help, he fucking would rather fucking destroy you. In fact, he wants fucking, I don't know, what's he saying in that video? Something about getting the world or something. Fucking didn't treat him so well. Fucking poor little guy suffering. Hey, not realizing that he had to overcome and conquer. And you pick Satan, you pick Satan. But is there time to turn? Hey, I would fucking, I try not stay in my suffering and fucking hate everybody and try to learn to love again. But, anyways, so one other thing I think you guys need to know is the WEF. You know how I told you they did a simulation on how to how to maintain the information if there was a pandemic? And Mark Zuckerberg, that fucking treasonous motherfucker, I think he got simulated. Assimilated into their simulation of stupidity. And well, what do you guys think? You think Zucky's on her side? Like, I hate seeing all these fighters and that they're hanging out with Zuckerberg, and I'm like, you guys are gonna get judged by the fucking friends that you keep. You know what I mean? This guy caused treason, and you're out here fucking butternupping him and fucking telling him how great he is, and fucking. It's like these fighters hanging out with the Chechnyan warlord, thinking they're tough and cool. Nobody's gonna mess with us. We got a Chechnyan warlord as a our friend or confidant. No, that Chechnyan warlord will take you nowhere but hell. He is of no protection to you, and I turn your back on him and say, "Hey, bud, I can't hang out with the likes of you. I'd rather be with Christ. I can't hang out with people that would, well, just break commandments." You know what I mean? What do we got? Carl, it's too early for all this. Well, Stacy, it's always a good time for this, eh? What is it you don't like? And he will fuck until he is funny how DoorDash was created running right in time for Beer Bug 2020. Oh, I don't know about a lot of these businesses. You know what I mean? But these businesses, they'll fucking thrive in the future. Like the ones that pick you up, like the cab company, the new cab. They'll have automatic driving cars, you guys. There'll be no need for you to have a car. You'll have Ubers that'll make sure you get to where you need to be. And maybe if you're going somewhere you're not supposed to be, maybe I don't know. I see a shit turd world if you guys continue to be shit turds. But hey, it's fucking all we need is the truth. That's it. And all we need to do is come together. Like I said, there's nothing really to worry about. Like these ding dongs in the government. Like you think if you rounded up all the dipshits, like I'm telling you guys, it's just my thoughts, my beliefs, okay? You guys can go look at back at my videos. I even did one on TikTok and I put it all together where it was like, well, I got it written down here. How did that go? Like the whole Epstein thing, it's bothered me and I fucking followed it forever, thinking this shouldn't be that fucking hard. Like after Pam Bondi said there was thousands of fucking tapes. It was like fucking right. They got them right there and now there's no tapes. What happened to those tapes? Fucking, if you guys don't know that fucking Pam Bondi works for the land of Honolulu, you're fucking retarded. You are fucking retarded. If you don't know that fucking Christy Nome is out there just to fucking look pretty and be fucking stupid, I don't know what to tell you guys. If you guys can't figure out that Tulsi Gabbard is a fucking liar, I don't know what to tell you. I'll point you right out to the Signal app. Like one lie leads to another, and you just can't trust a fucking liar. But and don't worry, there's lots of men. I just named off some of the women. And Caroline Levette, you know what I mean? Like she's a deflector. When that fucking guy who actually asked a decent fucking question for once and said, "Hey, Amazon's going to show the fucking tariff prices. What do you guys think about that?" So that way the Americans know that they're paying for the tariffs. And Carolyn Levesque deflected and just said, Amazon's colluding with China. China. And well, a couple days beforehand, I think, well, Donald Trump was saying how great Bezos was. Just great. But hey, if he's treasonous, you guys should fucking get rid of Bezos. You know what I mean? If you guys aren't paying the tariffs and Bezos was, I know you guys don't want to accept that you pay the tariffs, but you do. Fuck. I I hate telling you guys this shit, okay? Uh, fucking devil takes everything away from God, I think. Hey, fucking rainbow. The color red is for fucking Satan. That was Jesus is that's the fucking blood of Jesus. Fucking that little dork, he just tries to take everything. I think I might be wrong. You know what I mean? Maybe red isn't Jesus's color OT, but oh man, how far back do I gotta go? This is when I was working on all of Donald Trump's little fucking economically destroy Canada, and who wants that as a state? Well, there's Greenland. Why would Donald Trump want us as a state if we're useless and we have nothing to offer? Fuck, I don't know. Greenland, and then there's Trump Gaza. And you guys got your fucking rare earths in Ukraine. Fuck. Venezuela. Fuck poor Machado. She gave up that Peace Prize. I thought for sure. All right. So here we go. So you guys, those of you who live in Tennessee, Tennessee accountability. Listen up, man. Your representative, Marsha Blackburn. I used to cheer her on, buddy. She wanted those Epstein files and she wanted them bad. And Dick Durbin, he was holding us back. And Dick, he fuck on. I can show you the videos, but Dick, fuck, Epstein, what the fuck are you? I don't even really know that guy. I don't know anything about it. What are you talking about? Anyways, he was all confused. Okay. And there was some back and forth. There's a few videos where you can get Marsha talking about Dick and Dick fucking not answering the questions when he's getting asked. And so then Trumper Humper, he comes in, says she's a hoax. And I see things a hoax. Marsha Blackburn, she don't want to talk about Epstein no more. I can show you where reporters are asking, hey, Marsha, which fucking states on fucking Epstein now? You wanted justice for those victims before. Where are you now, pumpkin? And Marcia, she just ran like a scared little girl. No answers, no nothing. And then, of all people to fucking come out, all of a sudden, Dick Durbin, he's a fucking champion for fucking one of the Epstein files. You understand how this fucking world's all fucked up, right? And then, fuck, he's even going after Pam Bondi. And you guys know how I feel about Pam Bondi. She does not work for the American people. She works for the Honoluluan government. Not the people. Do not take this shit out on the people. This does not belong to the people. It belongs to the government. You know what I mean? Unless the people want to stand by their government, like the Americans, if they want to stand by their government and just not fucking stand up and say, hey, you guys are all retards and we're fucking done with you. Both sides, the Demis and the fucking conservatives. We're fucking done. We're going to create a new system. You know, one where that fucking the people run and operate it, not this bullshit. Because these big ass fucking companies who think they own the oil and own all the resources, times are changing, Buck Chows. You don't own none of it. The people own it. It was given to the people, not you fucktards. You just convinced the people that you got to fucking own it and fucking destroy them with their own shit and make them pay for it. That's how fucking Satan is clever, right? Making you guys pay every which way you can, hey? And it's sad to watch you guys fall for it. Like, look at Minnesota. That's a joke. That's a joke. It's all on purpose. You can't tell me. You cannot, unless you can prove it to me. You guys paid for these fucking immigrants to come over. So did Canada, I'm betting. And we give them hotels and places to stay and money to be comfortable. More money than a Canadian would get on welfare, I'm betting. Like if we really looked into that, I bet you those immigrants are more taken care of than someone struggling in Canada. You guys paid for the destruction of fucking Palestine. And then you're going to put a bunch of monkeys who can give two fucks about peace. Whatever's going to give them a bigger piece of the pie is what they're going to fucking do. It's all a joke. Fucking put you guys all full of fear and bullshit. We're gonna push the button. We're gonna push the button. Putin always, I'm gonna push the button. I'm gonna like fuck off, you little princess. Like, fucking do it. Find out what happens, you little fucking jerk knob. Go run to your fucking bunker and see what the fuck happens to you, shit there. You don't get to determine. You guys can only see a certain point in that fucking thing if they got one, eh? Hey? You know, I'm talking about that thing Candace was talking about. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Or fucktards can see into the future. But they can only see so far. And they can't see what fucking gets them neither. And it's driving them nuts. You know why Tennessee accountability? You know why they can't see it? It's so small and insignificant in this world right now. Everybody's shitting on it. But it's here. And I'm part of it. And we're here to change the world for God, not for ourselves. And if we do it for God, we're doing it for the people. And if the people don't want it, then just take us out. It's that easy. Find out what the fuck happens. Find out. Take a chance. Take a chance on your Satan. See if he gives you everything he fucking promised you. Because I think he's just a lie. But hey, speaking of lies, let's take a look into what the fuck is controlling and operating people's brains out there because Klaus Schwab is one of the three amigos that I've been trying to talk to everybody about. There's always Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, and George Soros. And I do like to throw in their little henchman, Noah Harari, because he has some real good sound clips for you guys. You know what I mean? You guys think you're gonna have a soul? No, those fucking days are over. Useless humans. Drugs and video games. You're gonna like it. We'll keep you happy.
Funded by the CIA directly, secretly, at Harvard. This is where Klaus Schwab met Kissinger. And this is where then Kissinger introduced Klaus Schwab to all of these other heavy hitters like Kahn and Galbraith that would go on to hand him the idea for the World Economic Forum and then hand the world the idea that this is going to be our next club. This is going to be our next roundtable. This is going to be the next place where we all meet.
You heard that, right? You guys know who Henry Kissinger is, don't you? Was he a little wealthy? Hey, always trying to look like the heroes. I remember Ashton Kutcher always trying to look like the heroes, but they're really the zeros. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we could get our answers. Is Ian Carroll a fucking problem in our lives?
Gus, the future of the world. Because half of these industrialists were funding the Nazi regime anyways. Half of
Who's he funding? Christia Freeland's grandfather? Klaus Schwab's father? And those people who came from, well, they came to start up NASA.
Nazi rallies back here in the United States because it's all political theater. If you don't know, Klaus's dad ran a factory, manufacturing, and specifically they were manufacturing parts for the Nazi nuclear bomb effort. You can imagine that's a pretty important job.
The guy who says he penetrates governments, he he specifically tells us which ones he's penetrated. He loves him Macron. He loves him Justin Trudeau, and he used to love himself some Putin. Now, is Putin like a grown up? Eh? Like they like the young global elites, but is he a grown up elite? Is he still in the club? We don't know. We should find out. Are they all working together? I don't know.
And they were using slave labor to do it. And later they came out and they were like, oh, they forced us. We had no choice. We were just poor servants of the regime, and we had no.
Sounds like George Soros, eh? I had to do what I had to do. I'm a good person. And the Jew. I think George likes to use that when he can. When it benefits him, but when it doesn't. Anyways.
Use it on work and to use the slave labor. Right. So Klaus, as a young kid during this era, grew up going to his daddy's factory where all the slaves worked for his Nazi dad, helping to build the bomb. Conspiracy theories over training.
What? Easy. Hey, guys. Hey, we got some guy telling you guys you're gonna fucking own nothing and you're gonna be happy. And his dad was part of the nuclear shit for the Nazis. But somehow he was one of the good Nazis. Anyways.
Now, let's talk about our boy.
So it's cancel Ian Carroll. Well, if he is a liar, we should get him canceled, okay? You should fucking cancel liars. You shouldn't fucking listen to them anymore. You should make them fucking work their way back up to earn your fucking, you know what I mean? Forgive them for their lies because fuck, you don't want to go to God with lies. But like, he's the one telling me that Stephen Greer is a Mossad agent, and that really fucking bothers me. And no one will get the fucking answers. You know what I mean? When do we draw the line and try and get answers on this shit? Because like I've said, for some reason, I'm supposed to find out about the Galactic Federation of Aliens. It would really fucking change things. But knowing that fucking. Oh, slob.
You shall eat the bugs, and you shall like it. In order to understand Klaus Schwab,
Hey, Canada out there, dipshits. Did you know in London, Ontario, not too far from me, your Canadian tax dollars, $10 million of them went to a cricket farm to make you food, and well, it just didn't last. And fuck, you guys should go see how much you invested per employee. You fucking lost out big time. You fucking probably went down more than $10 million. You know what I mean? Or a stupid fucking decision that your government fucking made. And that motherfucker probably isn't going to get fired or anything. But if you do something wrong at work and you make a huge fuck up that will cost the fucking company money, you're going to get fucking fired, but not these fucking retards who make decisions like this for you. Okay? Fucking brutal. You have to pay to get companies to come to your fucking fucking brutal. Who the fuck would invest in that? Stupidity.
and the history of the World Economic Forum, you have to understand the people that got him here. This is one of my oldest note files. We're not going to get super deep in the weeds here. We're just going to do the highlights. But Schwab was recruited to found the World Economic Forum along a very interesting pipeline. And actually, I want to give a shout out to our boy, Johnny Vedmore, for a lot of this great reporting.
And you guys can look in to see if George Soros and Klaus Schwab are close. See if George has ever spoken at the World Economic Forum. You know what I mean?
Vedmore, writing for Unlimited Hangout back in 2022 mostly, published several very good articles, 2021, 2022. Then if you just go to Unlimited Hangout and search for Klaus Schwab, you'll dig a lot of this up. So Herman Kahn, Henry Kissinger, and John K. Galbraith are three very important men from the middle of the 20th century from the Cold War era that were formative in shaping Klaus Schwab's influence in the world today. And in
So Klaus Schwab was very well financially backed. I think that's what he's saying. Some of the richest men.
the old guard Cold War status quo, the Club of Rome, the CFR, Council on Foreign Relations, the roundtable groups, forwards towards the 21st century. And the World Economic Forum evolved out of the old roundtable groups of the 20th century. Just a little bit of background. Herman Kahn is this fat motherfucker, is largely responsible for the entire concept, the proliferation of the concept of mutually assured destruction, MAD. The nuclear doctrine, the nuclear proliferation that stems from the concept of if you just make more fucking nukes and threaten to nuke everybody, then they probably won't attack you. It'll be.
See that? Get them living in fear. Get them living in fear. Show them your nuclear power. Yeah. Well, that's what makes you a world power these days, right? Depends on your nuclear size. That's why America's number one. Number one. Willard, I don't care what you say, bud. You're gross. You're filthy. I feels for you. I really do. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. You're all sorts of fucking twisted up in the head. Like, is this your job or what? What the fuck you got going on? You are really sick, dude. Well, I wouldn't worry about me, bud. I'd worry about you if I were you. I don't go around lying. You do. You're a scumbag. You don't care about anything. Your heart is so full of hate. You're gonna have to eat that hate. You're gonna have to eat it. I fucking feel so sorry for you. You can't even answer the question. What is it I do that bothers you so fucking much? Hey? What? Is that all I want is the truth? I'll let the truth hang about me. I don't care. I've learned and grown from my mistakes, I think. You just want to sit in whatever it is you're sitting in, but you're a spiritual head case, bud. You're not doing good. I don't know how you can convince yourself you are. I don't know how you sleep at night knowing you lie up on a man. You are obsessed with lying about me, and I don't even know how you can't comprehend that lies are bad and that they will send you to bad places, and that it doesn't matter if I am a child of God, but if I am, you're fucking really dumb. Really dumb, bud.
Don't worry about it. Just pay all my buddies in the military industrial complex a lot of money. Notice Herman Kahn here with a young Donald Rumsfeld at the table.
Now, Willard, when you hear the name Donald Rumsfeld, now he's an American, but what do you think when you think Donald Rumsfeld? It just rolls right off the tongue, eh? Rumsfeld. What do you think? I think the 2.2, Chuck Woolery will be back in 2-2. I think it was 2.2. Ready for this, bud? Ready for this? Trillion. 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 What do you think there was 2.2 trillion of, bud? American tax-paying dollars. It just went. He announced that. He announced that the day before the towers went. That I believe would have had the information on how the 2.2 went. Hey, and we know what happened, right? You guys had to fucking take out Iraq. Do you think that that was justified? Willard, do you think what you did on Iraq was justified? Hey, I'd like to get your opinions on this. What kind of American are you, bud? Are you an American loyalist or are you willing to seek the truth, bud? Hey, what do you think? Do you think that your asses should have been in Iraq and that they jeopardized your own people for their lies and gains? Kind of gross, eh? You wouldn't want to think that way about your country, eh? Your country is a reflection of you. No, it's not, dumbass. Not unless you let it. What do you think? Was every one of those million Iraqis worth it? Did you make America safer? Hey, did you do that? I don't know. Why is nobody answering it? Uncle, it's not just an Uncle Will question. It's a legit question. See, my PTSD holds me back sometimes, Willard, and sometimes I don't get to see everything. So that's why I asked for more information if you got it. But like I said, I remember the name Omar Gaddafi. Even as a child and a younger person, the name was to strike fear in my heart. Bad guy, bad guy, bad guy, bad guy, bad guy. Hey? And then you look into what he was doing for his people, and you're like, this can't even be real, right? But if it is, that'd be a fucking reason to take him out, eh? You wouldn't want that shit spread. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want the black men showing the white man how stupid they are. Look what you fucktards do. Look at us. We're thriving off our own shit, and you guys give it to a couple dipshits. They can't have that going around. You know what I mean? You'd have to take that motherfucker out, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? You wouldn't want the Gaddafi catching in America. Fuck, hey, bud. Free education's oh, you got to look into it yourself. But if I'm wrong, you guys let me know. I don't like thinking the Clintons are fucking like you guys are idiots. Those motherfuckers, I think, are fucking evil, twisted motherfuckers. And that isn't even including the Epstein shit. And I'm pretty convinced he was a fucking client, man. I'm convinced. Kevin Spacey saw him on a plane with young girls. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And he lied about his sexual relations before. And once a liar, maybe always a liar, because I never heard him confess all his lies. Because in order to be reborn and you hurt the world, you got to tell the world you hurt it. And I just don't think Billy's willing to do that. He'd rather go to hell than face hell on earth. I did it, Bill. No, everybody can do it, no matter what. Hey, Willard, go search Jesus, bud. Stay the fuck away from me. Not very Jesus-like of me, is it, bud? I'm quite sure Jesus would have told people to fuck off and get the fuck away from them because they were just too fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Jesus wasn't one to hold back on the truth. You know what I mean? Everybody likes to think that he fucking would sit there and pat fucking Uncle Will on the head, going, "Come here, baby. Tell me all your fucking problems. Let's make you not stupid anymore." It's what Will wants. Someone to fucking save him from his stupidity, but fuck, the only person that can save him is him. And that's through the truth. You gotta fucking, you gotta accept you're a pedo protecting fucking jerk off. Just a weasel fucking cowardly jerk off.
with Gerald Ford. It's a big club, and they've been starting wars for forever. And yes, if you wanted to know what ethnicity Henry Kahn was, you would be correct. John K. Galbraith was a titan of sorts in the um in the club, for lack of a better term. In the I mean, neocon is the wrong word because it was kind of before neocons were real. But in the globalist military complex of media and thinkers and speakers and philosophers, sort of. And he was widely considered to be one of the most important public policymakers, diplomats, economists, speakers, thinkers of the time. We're talking like from the 30s to the 60s, kind of. And Henry Kissinger, where's a good place to start with Kissinger? Oh, Kissinger, you evil motherfucker. I hope you're having a good time down there in hell, Henry Kissinger.
Well, we don't know if there's hell. You know what I mean, Uncle Will? I can say what I want. I'm just saying if there is a hell, that's where probably bad people go. You know what I mean? If there is, I don't know. I ain't got that information on you, but I can't imagine that you would be so stupid to take that option. What is it so hard about living in the truth? Huh? Why is it so hard to say, like, look at these fucktards. Look at these fucktards that are fucking humanity. I mean, he's gone. You know what I mean? But look at this. These are the fucking retards that come right to our fucking faces and penetrate the governments. Like, fuck, when the fuck are you people gonna wake up? This is a fucking joke. This is a joke world. And like,
This is a emaciated old Henry Kissinger with Klaus at the WEF. And this is a young Henry Kissinger, well, middle aged, with a very young Klaus in the middle. This is at the 1980 World Economic Forum annual meeting, back in the very first days of the World Economic Forum. Oh, Henry. And in case you didn't know, Henry Kissinger was the deep statey motherfucker on the planet. And he ran this program that was funded by the CIA directly. See,
by who? The CIA. When are we gonna wake up and know that our intelligence agencies aren't so intelligent? And we should probably let them know we would like to let some intelligence in. So the ones that are intelligent enough to figure out that the truth is the way, and if you're not with the truth, get the fuck out of the way. They might want to tell and rat on the motherfuckers who are getting in humanity's way. You know what I mean? You guys gonna figure it out? You guys gonna fucking call Pam Bondi out? Are you gonna fucking say, hey, why are you so connected with a fucking country that would break commandments? Like, you guys look into why you guys went into Iraq other than just because you guys always had a cheerleader, little Benji, always cheering. Go take them out. Go take them out. Iraq bad. Iraq bad. Omar bad. Omar bad. Iraq bad. Omar bad. Omar bad. Iraq bad. And like I've been saying it, fuck, I'd like to know how many years I've been fucking warning you guys. Hey, this Iran thing, they've been plugging her for years. They're fucking getting your brains ready for war. So it's justified because it's just shoved down your throats. Iran, 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 Iran. And this is it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen or it's a plan or anything like that. It might be, but there's spots in Iran. You start blowing up, and shit's going to seep into the water. I watched the I watched the thing on it, and it would take out the whole Middle East water supply, pretty much. So these guys are fucking with the world. You know what I mean? You let these fucktards like she ain't nothing. Look at these fucking clowns. Look at that guy in fucking South Korea. Like Kim Jong Un. Like this is a fucking joke. These are fucking jokes of fucking human beings who think that they have the fucking power because you fucking humans give it to them. You say, yeah, give it to his daddy. Like that's what Trump loves. He loves it when you call him fucking daddy. That's fucking that's fucking weird. Wow, it's not a joke. OT, a human life is not a joke, but it's taken as a joke because you're so fucking desensitized. Look at what the fuck we do to one another. We're just so desensitized that fuck, we're glad when people die now. We're fucking happy. We celebrate. Fuck, you want me to prove it? The fucking God boy, Johnny Dagbert. Go watch when fucking Wayne died on his birthday. The celebration that little twat waffle did to know that it's weird. It's weird. If you're a man of God and when Wade died, I fucking felt sick to my stomach. You know why? Because I think he went to hell. If there's a hell, he fucking went. And it makes me fucking sad that some man would fucking choose that over wanting the truth. That's sad. Just to play a stupid game like Uncle Will thinks he's doing, little me thinks he's doing. Fucking people are jokes. And you want to make me your joke, and I'm not your fucking joke. All I want is the fucking truth. And if you don't want the truth, the joke's on you.
At Harvard. Actually, we should quickly just peep this classic newspaper clipping from back when the CIA connections were first exposed. Connections to Kissinger, who said that the CIA had made no effort to influence the content, policies, or personnel of the seminar. Not at all. No, no, not at all. And at the time, no one knew. It was called Harvard's Summer International Seminar. And it was a program that brought to Harvard rising stars in foreign policy and political, cultural, and literary life from Europe and Asia to school them in American foreign policy and within certain bounds to promote freedom of exchange of ideas. Classic.
Well, this is interesting too. Just to bring this into Canada too. Men on the order of Pierre Trudeau, who was a prime minister here. He was I don't know if he was biological father because Donald Trump says Castro is like, who are we to believe? When do we believe Trump, eh? But anyways, Pierre Trudeau and Valerie Giscard d'Estaing, who were then on the verge of international prominence, attended the seminar, discussed world affairs with foreign ministers from India and Pakistan. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I got it off the PBD podcast. There's a woman on there, and she says that Pierre Elliott Trudeau was a vile, sick fucking man who was probably satanic. She didn't say it, but based on the actions that she was saying that he was into or the way she presented it, she said he was a monster. Can you imagine? Justin just being born into a fucking, like I've said, Benedictine Farms, that fucking Keith Raniere cult. I heard he had, I don't know, fuck. Who knows if it's true? All I know is they've been stealing from Canadians forever. The We Charity and all sorts of shit. Our intelligence in Canada is no better than the ones in America. Our fucking RCMP, the Royal fucking Mounted Police, fucking mounted by the government is what they are. Fucking penetrated by Klaus Schwab. And those guys got to take that to heaven that they worked for the devil and against the fucking people. Really sick. Fuck. Enjoy your fucking lives, fuck faces. Go against your fucking people and go against God. Fuck. You're not intelligent at all. But if you do have any intelligences, I'd fucking bend the knee to the fucking truth and squeal like a bunch of fucking pigs and let the people know if you even want to have a chance.
Program from the heart of the Cold War era, where the whole point is to set up a giant kind of honeypot operation where you take one of the most prestigious educational institutions in the world and you start this seminar, which was founded by a bunch of donations that were coming from CIA front groups, later discovered. You can see that.
Yeah, what that woman said too is I believe she said she worked for the Rothschilds. So I wonder if her interaction with Pierre Trudeau was videotape. Maybe they had a whole bunch of Epstein shit going on all the time. And maybe Apper wasn't the only one. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe they could find those tapes somewhere. I don't know.
Kissinger financed them.
Just wanted to mention that the Rothschilds, she worked for the Rothschilds, those same Rothschilds that brought Emmanuel Macron up through the business to the point where his business got good enough to get penetrated by Klaus Schwab. But then again, I think the first penetration was his wife. You know what I mean? I mean, he was too young to know any better. And then when you're fucking groomed and you've seen like you wore the glasses and we've seen her fucking when playing where he's like, eh, you know what? He's fuck. I feel sorry for that guy. Never had a fucking chance. Never had a fucking chance in life. Fucking vultures just around him at all times, eh? But what created those vultures? Other vultures just passing off being fucking sick vultures. Fuck. Yuck. They're would destroy their own. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I don't get it. But hey.
Completely through grants from private foundations. And in 1967, several of those foundations appeared on the Times list of CIA conduits. One of them, the Friends of the Middle East, very CIA name, had funneled 200.
Well, he said times. That just reminded me of something. Like, you guys do know that. Like Bryce Mitchell, he said that Hitler had to do good things to convince the people to fucking back him, right? And you do know that he was Time Magazine's Man of the Year one time, eh? I think you guys had Stalin on there a couple times too, eh? So don't tell me Americans can't get tricked and fooled.
$3,000 to the Harvard International Seminar, and Kissinger panicked. And so the Harvard International Seminar was designed to be this nexus that would draw in rising club members, future club members, and get them all in a room where they're all being monitored, surveilled,
like an open society, eh? Get them when you know they're the best and brightest in the fucking biggest schools. You get that don't eater with his perceptions and saying, hey, I want these ones.
positioned by the CIA and intelligence agencies, as well as indoctrinating them with, the American worldview, forming allegiances and alliances, friendships, bonds, the kinds of bonds would come to rule the world down the line. And this is where Klaus Schwab attended. This is where Klaus Schwab met Kissinger. And this is where then Kissinger introduced Klaus Schwab to all of these other heavy hitters like Kahn and Galbraith that would go on to hand him the idea for the World Economic Forum and then hand the world the idea that this is going to be our next club. This is going to be our next roundtable. This is going to be the next place where we all meet and discuss the future of the world. And they brought their buddies.
So I want you guys. Do you think they've done a good job? Do you think they've accomplished what they've set out to do? I mean, they want to have control of everything, right? So I would say that they own like they have the backing of BlackRock, Vanguard, fucking all that shit, all of it. Your UFC, your sports, it's under the WEF umbrella. Go check their fucking website out. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting you guys know. I get it. You got everything against you. But when shown the truth or an option of it, I don't claim to have the truth. I just claim to have what I believe. And if someone can show me and give me a reason with fucking common sense and facts, I can change my beliefs. But right now, I believe that Ian Carroll and Candace Owens are not on the bad side of things. They want the truth, and that it's easy to find out if they're bad. Take what they say and ask the fucking questions. It shouldn't be that hard to fucking get someone in front of Donald Trump and say, hey, two questions, Donald. Will you stand up for your citizen who, because we still don't know, Cash Potato Head won't tell us, was fucking Candace Owens' threat legit, or is it just made up to get people's sympathy and money, or like what is it, Potato Head? But anyways, you guys just ask Trump for the fucking DNA test. Will you stand up for one of your citizens? Can you find out what the fuck is going on? Because nobody seems to be doing anything. And France deserves to know who's running it. If there's somebody fake there hiding who the fuck they are, and like they deserve to know that. And you're the fucking president, and you say you're a god boy, so fuck, you should know better. But then again, you should know better not to fucking lie, and you don't know enough to do that. Fuck.
They brought buddies from the Club of Rome and the Council on Foreign Relations and all the corporations. And they populated with the club because they had chosen their disciple. There's also another funny rabbit hole where Kissinger was an FBI informant, where he was an act.
He said chosen the disciple. Who was Donald Trump chosen for? Is he chosen for something? Just ask these questions because Netanyahu says he's bringing on the Mashiach. Not just him, the Rebbe, one of the fucking respected fucking Jewish wise men. I don't think he was a wise man at all. Wise man wouldn't hang out with people like Benji. Guys might want to ask yourselves if fucking Ding Dong's part of their fucking club. And listen, if they're gonna get a swirl pot, they all gotta have their different fucking parts to play, okay? They gotta create a swirl pot. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like Donald Trump can sit there and say, I like Gavin Newsom. I really do. He's an incompetent twin. He can't do it. Like, you don't like incompetency. You just like it's just it don't make fucking sense on here. The things Donald Trump says, you know what I mean? But yeah, he'll dive on a reporter and call him a biggie and try and make them feel stupid when they do ask a fucking legitimate question.
Informant where he ran to the FBI and started ratting on people and trying to like help inform them on people that he was suspicious of. All for the greater good, obviously, for the greater good. But I think we should rewind a little bit into Klaus Schwab's history. Let's talk about Klaus's daddy. We're not going to get all in deep about it, but there is a lot of depth if you want to get into it. This
New Schwabenland. I've been telling you guys about New Schwabenland. It's an Arctic land. New Schwabenland, eh?
the officials in front of Ravensburg Town Hall in 1938. If you don't know, Klaus's dad ran a what do you call it? Like a military arms production company, a factory, manufacturing. It wasn't that they weren't manufacturing guns, bombs so much. They were manufacturing bombs. What they were manufacturing, especially that was very interesting and important, was parts. And specifically, they were manufacturing parts for the Nazi nuclear bomb effort. Klaus's dad ran a bunch of factories that were helping try to build the nuclear bomb for Germany. You can imagine that's a pretty important job. And they were using slave labor to do it. And later they came out and they were like, oh, they forced us. We had no choice. We were just poor servants of the regime. And we had no choice but to do the bomb work and to use the slave labor. Right. So Klaus, as a young kid during this era, grew up going to his daddy's factory where all the slaves worked for his Nazi dad, helping to build the bomb, attempting to build the bomb. I think technically it was, if I remember correctly, I think technically they were building parts for the nuclear.
That is interesting, eh? Building nuclear bomb for the Nazis.
Refinement components and
Well, it wasn't building the bomb, building
the
parts.
process involved in refining, if I remember correctly. But he wasn't the only one that actually had ties to Nazi Germany at the time. There it is. John K. Galbraith, the esteemed John K. Galbraith, one of the greatest thinkers of the time in, respectable circles at the round tables. He married Catherine Miriam Atwater, a woman who a few years before had been studying at the University of Munich. There, she had lived in the same rooming house dormitory as Unity Mitford, whose boyfriend was Adolf Hitler. After marrying Galbraith, would travel extensively in Eastern Europe, Scandinavia, Italy, France, but also Germany. Galbraith had been due to spend a year as a research fellow at the University of Cambridge under famed economist John Maynard Keynes, but Keynes' sudden heart attack would see Galbraith's new wife persuade him to study in Germany instead. So during the summer of 1938, Galbraith would study German land policies under Hitler's government. Because they don't care. Because half of these industrialists were funding the Nazi regime anyways. Half of them were having Nazi rallies back here in the United States because it's all political theater. They're just out here trying to make money and trying to feed you bucks. Now the World Economic Forum has ballooned into all this nonsense with assholes like Bill Gates and Sam Altman and Larry Fink and what the fuck? Or am I just confusing him? Am I confusing him? I'm probably confusing him. That's not actually John Podesta. He just looks a lot like John Podesta. Because this is Klaus Schwab. So this is Pat Gelsinger, CEO of Intel. You poor man. You look an awful lot like John Podesta. Awkward. So y'all know the World Economic Forum.
There was Milli Vanilli there, eh? Milli Vanilli on the fucking WEF stage there. Don't cry for me, Argentina, eh?
Shit people get up on stage and offer their piece of shit ideas about how to rule the world. I'm sure you can imagine that it's a giant money.
Like, you guys think I'm joking, okay? I'm not joking, and I guess you guys can't see that, but I'll tell you guys. Like, this is under the WEF website. Like, these are all the fucking places that are signed up, and this is just a portion of them. Let's look at some of the big ones. Well, you got Nestle, you got Palantir, volunteer who's surveilling is under the WEF. Oh my goodness gracious me. Klaus Schwab penetrated. Like, can you imagine if Klaus Schwab was a penetrator and he had Palantir underneath him to help? Oh my gosh. I know I see BlackRock on here. BlackRock and Bank of America. Bank of America. Oh, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Oh, Bezos might be a traitor. If you are signed up with the WEF, I'm telling you right now, people, these are not the people that are doing good with God. Bezos, he might look like a hot shot right now, but if he got penetrated by Klaus Schwab and he supports him, maybe Bezos is a good guy and he just doesn't realize it. Maybe if he went and researched what he signed on to, maybe he'd want to get away. It's the only way to be with Christ. Christ was coming for separation, Bezos. You can't hang out with ding dongs like Klaus Schwab. What else was some of them? Well, there's the Open Society Foundation. And that's George Soros. See, Microsoft, MasterCard, JP Morgan, Johnson and Johnson. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with that dick in fucking New York who owns the Jets. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna Hitachi, Honeywell, Google. Could you imagine the fucking WEF having Google as a friend? Hey, Google. Chevron, so you got oil. Chevron, Armco, AstraZeneca, fucking Intel, Meta. Isn't that a coincidence? Right there on the WEF website. And we know because Mark Zuckerberg told us he caused treason. He caused treason. No one cares. No one cares. He's a fucking loser, and you're gonna lose too. Don't fucking care. Don't fucking care. If you guys do not want to stand up to some fucking dickhead like fucking Mark Zuckerberg who fucked your brains, you deserve to fucking go to hell. To get fucking mind fucked by fucking a dork like that, you fucking deserve what you get. You don't want the fucking truth and you'll let some motherfucker tell you what the truth is, and then he has to come and say, I didn't tell you the truth. I mind fucked you. And then nobody's investigated on who fucking, because somebody had to fucking initiate the mind fuck. Who did it? Was it the Biden? He said it was the Biden administration. Find out which motherfuckers did it, then talk to them and say, who the fuck got you to do this? And maybe it'll lead you to fucking Klaus fucking Schwab, who's a penetrator, and fucking he penetrates your brains using Mark Zuckerberg. I got nobody in here now. Nobody likes listening to this shit. But fuck, I'm not gonna tame her down then.
And the way it works is you donate to the World Economic Forum a massive amount of money, and that gives you a partnership member level. And then your corporate membership level determines your level of membership. And they publish these donors. The strategic partners donate $500,000 as their annual fee to be a
Okay. InfoWire. How do you like that? Trump did Canada with the tariffs, threatened 100% tariff. They made a deal with China. Yeah, but it's a fucking show, dude. It's a show. It's a bunch of fucking buffoons playing around with their fucking lives. My prime minister's a fucking idiot. Your president's a fucking idiot. And if I was Mark Carney, I'd fucking prove it. Like I said, bud, you'd find out real fast how fucking you fucked yourselves. And I wouldn't want to personally fuck the Americans. But fuck, man, you can't deal with idiots. I would, like I said, I'd have the best and brightest people in Canada fucking innovating brand new cars. And we could incorporate those as we lose, and we give you guys back your fucking cars because we're not gonna buy them anymore. We're gonna fucking ship all the jigs and all that, but we'll get there step by step, and we'll innovate and have our own vehicles in Canada, and we'll sell our own vehicles to our own fucking people, and we won't have to worry about it. And what we'll do is, because we'll own all the fucking minerals and everything, right? So we're not giving you guys our aluminum, we're not giving you our steel. You've Donald Trump has fucking said he said you guys don't need any of this shit from us. So good, no problem. No problem. You know what I mean? You won't get any. And then we'll see how good you do. I'd make you pay. I wouldn't make you pay. Donald Trump would make you pay because I'd make him pay. He's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. You don't get what he's trying to do? I do. He's trying to economically destroy Canada, break it apart, and fucking it's all part of the plan. They're all fucking working together. What kind of fucking idiot would lose all the fucking jobs for the cars and go to China to get fucking cars shipped here? What fucking kind of retard would do that, right? But then again, if I was fucking in charge, see all these motherfuckers here? This money would go out to the world. If they tried to fuck the people would get all their money. We distribute it equally amongst the citizens of the world, and we'd own all our own resources. You know what I mean? No more of this shit. Fuck them. Satan's ruled this fucking world enough, don't you guys think? Or you just run into a fucking script. Just fucking waiting for Jesus to come down and save you, and you guys fucking take on an antichrist. It's set up. You guys are set up. You can either pick Christ or Antichrist. You guys don't know what Christ is. Well, you don't know Christ lives inside of you. You don't know that you're the power. You're the Mashiach. But because you refuse it. That's why the world's shitty, bud. The world's shitty because people like you, dude. You know there's problems and you still just, what is it? You think I'm weak, Will? You're the weak one, bud. When the world looks at you and knows what I've said to you, you will be known as the fucking battle protector of all time. You'll be a joke. You are a joke, bud. You are a joke. You would rather try and keep one person down than try and help people. You're sick, bud. That's all you do. You realize that's all you people do is just put people down to make yourselves feel better. But you are Dagburn. You are Dagburn. Satan is Satan. You're no better than him. It's mentally ill, man. I can't understand it.
Of the club. Or you could be a regular partner donating $263,000. Or I don't even think I've
Look at all these
lower to your membership, I believe. And these are all the big ones. So I actually, of the strategic partners, the $500,000 per year, I decided to just pull in their logos. This is at least $500,000. Some of them donate more. It's nothing to them. Absolutely nothing. And all the big boys are represented. You got the oil companies, you got the banks, you got the advisory groups, you got the Black Rocks, you got the big tech companies, you got the Antichrist, you got the people poisoning your babies. You got them all. They're all there. And it's all this together now.
Did I say see that Chinese company, Huawei or whatever it is? Did I see that on there? Hitachi, Huawei, right there, right under Goldman Sachs. That's interesting, eh?
Money and capital and influence, creating fake ass events with fake roundtables, with fake people talking about fake ideas for a fake global interest for stakeholders, for the stakeholders. That's their big word now. It's not about the shareholders, it's about the stakeholders. Who has the biggest stake in the future? And obviously they do, because they've got all the money, you filthy peasants. So just back up and let them rule the world how they see fit. Forget the fact that they're all friends with Jeffrey Epstein, that Jeffrey Epstein helped get our former CIA director a job.
Oh, they were all friends with Epstein. You know who else was friends with Epstein for 10 years? Come from Epstein's lips himself. I wonder if those 10 years were when the beauty pageants were going on, eh? Him and Trumper Humper, best friends for 10 years. And then there was a falling out because Epstein did say for just 10 years.
There are other think tank buddies placed, Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, that they're all intel agency cutouts, corporate cutouts. They're all networking. They all stem from the mindset of the Council on Foreign Relations, which was founded by Paul Warburg, the guy that stole America from America when he helped set up the Federal Reserve Bank.
That motherfucker mind fucked the world. This is the guy at the Federal Reserve. This is the brainwave that fucked you guys. Look at this little douchey dork. Fuck you, got you guys good, eh? Got you guys good, eh? The one guy in the whole fucking world who knew fucking it's stupid. He went down with that Titanic, I think.
And the entire banking system that now steals money from you every single day. Yes. Yes,
Ian
it's
knows
one
it's stupid.
big shell game. And they hate you.
They do
You
hate
are
you.
a problem. You're a filthy peasant. You are overpopulation.
But hey, we'll give you drugs and video games. And fuck it. You know what I mean? Like our food is fucking like I'm fucking scared to eat anymore. But then again, I just eat shit anyway. So fuck. Take me out, motherfuckers. Take me out with your food because you got to go to God. If you're supplying shitty food to humans, you are a fucking ding dong and you're going to fucking hell, Willard. You'll go to hell, I think, if there is a hell, but you deserve hell, right? If you can't be with the truth and you just want to hurt others, especially large groups of others, you're going to really, do you have to pay the same price as them, Willard? I mean, at least they got to live the life. They got lots of shit out of their stupidity. What are you getting out of her, bud? Who's really the fucking big loser here? You. See, I think you read the Bible wrong. You're like, hey, when the end comes, the first will be last and the last will be first. Nah, not in all cases, Willard. You got to want to be in the truth. I'm quite sure there's some rich people in the truth, and well, quite frankly, we know where you are, and it ain't nowhere near the truth. You hate the truth, right? And you fucking hate the truth, bud. You hate Jesus, and that's why you hate you. And you don't like to admit it, so you project it out on everybody else. They're the loser. They're the loser. And you make up lies and fucking you make yourself spiritually more stupid and stupid and stupid and stupid. It's gross.
And if you could just go away and die, that would be awfully convenient for these animals. So that is the story of the world.
Well, like I said, I think the mental health system in Canada is set up to fucking drive people mental so they go on the MAID program and apparently they can fucking harvest your fucking money scam. But anyways, I'd like to stop this fucking mental insanity in fucking Canada, but I gotta find a way, Will. And when I do, you are fucked, bud. I've had a couple ideas, but fuck, I'm just I'm fucking scared like you, Willard. I'm scared if I'm fucking right, then fuck. Then I get all the attention in the fucking world, and I don't want it. I just want the fucking truth, buddy. But if you gotta be Mashiach, fuck, be it. Fucking try and wake people up and fucking say, hey, what the fuck are we doing as humanity? We are at an all-time level of fucking stupid.
It's happening right now. We actually got distracted from our list when we started talking about the Syrian president. But all sorts of world leaders are there. Argentina, Egypt, Spain.
That's Zelensky. Al Qaeda. Milli. Like you guys, once you guys get a clue and you see that they've recorded themselves, okay? Like they're so fucking stupid. I'm telling. Once you get it, once it clicks in your guys' heads and they've recorded themselves fucking showing and telling you how fucking stupid you are, it's fucking you're gonna catch them all. Like they're on there telling you we're a part of this. We're so proud now, but when God starts taking over this place and they start realizing there is a God and they fucked with God and they have to unfuck themselves, you know what I mean? And then they're gonna tattle on themselves and it'll be great. Hopefully, you know what I mean? But then again, you can go to hell with Will if you want. Stay in your stubborn stupidity and wonder what the fuck's coming at the end of your life. Is she gonna be good? Is she gonna be bad? If you fuck the people, do you think you even have a chance? But then again, maybe they got something in the works where they think that they could continue to live or something. They put consciousness and they can put it in one of their robots or something. And Donald Trump can rule the world from there. I know that sounds funny, but you guys should see a video that I have, and it's fucking weird on Donald Trump. You got me. Oh, well, no, you got you, bud. No, nobody can get you but you, Will, and you got yourself. I hate fishing and chilling on the water all the time. Damn. No, bud, I think you complain more than you do fish. I think you like drama more than you do what you say you like to do. Because you're a hurting little man. And especially now, I'm always on your brain. Because you just can't figure it out. But what if he is right? I get to go to hell? What you need to ask yourselves, wait, sorry, well, not anything to do with me, bud. Think about yourself. I've been out there spreading lies. Am I just evil for fucking sake of fucking trying to save face or something? I don't know, bud. Hey, bud, you got to don't worry about what I say. Worry about what you say. But if what you're saying is not true, remember, bud, that's hell for you. I didn't make that up. I just Pinocchio.
Congo, Israel, UK Reform Party leader. There's international organization leaders. There's business leaders. Microsoft, Anthropic. Oof.
Larry Fink.
Oof, Dario. Google, OpenAI, Mistral, JP Morgan, Palantir, Salesforce, BlackRock, Roche,
Who's the
and Jamie.
one? Hey, Matt Damon. Matt Damon. You might want to get away from those bad people, bud. Hmm.
Jamie is going. Nice.
Safe water
President
advocate.
Xi Jinping not going.
Oh, he's not going. Notable absences. Just absences. Political no-shows. India's prime minister. Brazil's prime minister, Chinese, and the Danish government representatives deliberately staying away as Greenland disputes intensify.
And the Danish government
The business no shows. Sam Altman didn't. He said AI instead.
deliberately staying away as the Greenland dispute intensifies. Oh, apparently Sam Altman has not shown up yet. Apparently. And they just invited the Iranian foreign minister. You're not invited to our party because you didn't go along with our Israeli takeover of your government. You piece of shit. We'll get to why, maybe. Why? We'll get to a little deeper down into why maybe they just invited the Iranian president or people in just a minute here. I am going to be going to Florida for other stuff this week. So I'll be off. We won't have Free Speech Friday this week. I'll be.
What do you guys think? Hey? Will, is it possible there are a bunch of global elites trying to rule and conquer the world? And how are they doing it, Will? Well, they have to rule and conquer your brains first, right? Should I play the Noah Harari video again for you? So you get a comprehension of fucking what might be going on? Because she goes hand in hand, bud. Would you? Remember what's needed to hack the fuck out of you, okay, bud? Remember this. Because you've been hacked. Oh, where's. Oh. And just let it go. Oh, shit. I had to turn this off. Fuck. Something's wrong with my phone. Okay, here. Big thing is hacking human beings. To hack human beings, you need a lot of biological knowledge, a lot of computing power, and especially a lot of data. If you have enough data about me and enough computing power and biological knowledge, you can hack my body, my brain, my life. You can reach a point when you know me better than I know myself. And once you reach that point, and we are very close to that point, then democracy, the free market, as we have, and actually all political systems, also authoritarian regimes, we have no idea what happens once you pass that point. What I would like to say is Noah Harari is known as one of the smartest men. Okay. Wow, a smart man. A lot of these people are deemed smarter and more intellectual than you guys. But really, they're the ones that have been hacked, easily hacked. You know what I mean? Devil didn't have to use all the shit that they're using to try and mind fucking manipulate you. Devil just did it the old fashioned way with lies. You know what I mean? Saints can't do anything for these people. The only thing these people can do is do things for themselves, or they can do it for Satan. You know what I mean? You can work for God or you can work for Satan. They were easily fucking influenced to be stupid. You guys have this idea of being with Christ, like being this fucking uber nice, fucking just, I don't know, walking on the fucking clouds kind of person that just, I just don't think that's it. Jesus says you're going to have to struggle, but don't fear. Picking up a cross doesn't sound like a good fucking time, does it? Well, it's the only way. And all you got to do is ask for the truth. That's picking up your cross. What's the truth? Try and figure it out. Try and use common sense. Try and figure it out for yourself. Don't let somebody ram their fucking thoughts down your head because that's the way it is. That's if you're stupid if you think otherwise. Take the time, fucking show them, hey. And if they don't want to talk to you, then hey. I want to remind you guys of this. This is a good one. This is out of John. And Jesus answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would fight so that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now my kingdom is not from here. What's Jesus saying? My kingdom could be here, but my servants, my people, they don't have what it takes to stand together. In fact, this is something you guys need to remember. And I don't, and it's because you think you're slighting the disciple and you're not. But you got to remember, even when they took Jesus, people were denying him, his besties and everything. Just, I think that's why the resurrection is significant. I think it was more for the disciples to say, hey, man, oh, well, they didn't even want to believe it, right? Jesus had to show them. Hey, what do you think? But that got them on board. And what was Jesus telling them to preach? What? The gospel I have told you. That's not the Bible. But we're going to leave it at that. Yeah, we'll leave it at this. Will thinks that I really want to be a woman. That's what Willard has to say today. I'm not the one asking people to get in ladies' panties for a conversation, bud. I don't know what to tell you. I think you are projecting, and I, whatever, dude, whatever you're into. But don't try and project your shit off on me, okay? You never get me in ladies' panties, and we're never going on a date or whatever it is in your sick fucking head. I don't know. It's gross.